Twitch, you can see my face and my fish.
I don't see your face. I'm looking at Twitch. I don't see it.
And now I'm going to pause it so we can talk without them hearing us. We'll have to hope there's no lip readers out there.
Why don't I see you?
I'm muting. We intentionally had the volume off. For once, that was an intentional thing.
We were keeping secrets.
We were doing pregame.
It was all the secret stuff.
Don't tell them the secrets. Let's see, search is the live stream here, man.
So, Richard, you should sit in the throne.
You know, it's interesting. I'm happy to do so. It actually makes it, because it's right up against the wall, the camera gets trapped behind it. So it's actually not as easy to see everybody. I get the first person view. That'll be fine. The bard looks very gruff.
All right. I just got to get in here and make sure that everybody we need in attendance is in attendance.
We have a little while.
Yep.
trying to decide whether I should go into free cam mode. I'll probably just do the F10 free cam mode thing. So I get a better camera
idea.
angle.
I'll be right back. I need water.
Yeah. Let's get up like 19.
So we're going to be handing out awards today.
That is a rumor.
What is that you have there, Chris?
I was not supposed to show that.
Paychecks?
Darkstalkers
Is it-
invited me to the party.
is
No,
it
I'm not
different
going to be
than
in your
this?
party.
Hey, but these are the good ones.
No, not good or bad. Right? It's
That's
virtue
right.
and chaos.
I wasn't meaning good in that sense of the word good.
So, Star, do you have the Chaos medals? Or do you just have the one there?
Oh no, I have a whole. This
Okay.
this was something when Ravalox reached out to me. We did a little archaeology dig, and I discovered that I have one. I mean, no, there's only one. Shh.
In the universe.
This is the last one ever.
There can be only one.
Hold on, I'm turning down that
There
chat
may
box thing.
there may or may not be a few more, but actually they are pretty rare. There are not very many more. So this is a. And by the way, there were never that many. These are definitely the rarer things. Because there's no, show a close-up of that?
Yep.
So, yeah.
I saw a picture of one with a scorpion hanging from it. Was that ever a real thing?
Oh,
or-
that's a very special one.
Oh, that is super rare. That there's literally only two of those. And I think, yeah, I have one, and Lord British has one. And that's the Corpian, or maybe Atos has it. I don't remember who the other holder of
I
it.
don't think. I'm about to say I didn't want to say that I didn't have it, but I don't think I have it.
I think maybe Atos has the other one. I think there were only two ever of the Corpian.
Yeah,
It's basically
I think
this,
I have one.
but it has a Corpian instead of the chaos symbol, and that was from when we would do shots on the air, and I left the S off Scorpion, and forevermore, Scorpions are Corpians.
I tried doing a drinking stream not too long ago, Star. Did not go well. I've not done another
really?
one
I
since.
can't imagine why.
Yeah.
Well, that would imply that it ever went well. Did it ever go well, really?
No.
I mean,
But it was a tradition. And we do a
And
lot
it
of
was
tradition things that
entertaining.
don't go well.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining. Alright, I am making my way to the throne room. And why am I... Tell me I'm on the wrong server. Huh.
oh, yeah, here.
Zone.
Just zone to us.
Yeah. Zone Atos. I've got the
Oh,
first name.
that's patch difference?
Yes.
Yeah, GM versus live.
Oh, they got a hype train going. The thing with the hype train now is when they get a hype train, every level they complete, I do an extra prizing round.
Ah.
Oh, well, I gotta help with that, man.
We
So
normally
does the singing thing still happen then?
The singing thing happens. I haven't been watching, actually. You guys have had me so distracted, I haven't noticed if John Marcus did 1337 bits. But yes, I do singing almost every stream. And not sure if you saw, but I did Maxine and I did a Christmas Carol stream, which has turned into, looking back on it, it has like 13,000 views or something like that. So it's actually one of our most popular streams of the past year. Elgarion will not sing with me, though. It's been very sad having him on the stream. Neither will Sanya.
Love is in the air.
That's the prize phrase.
I gathered that. I'm taking humor about people singing in the game.
I didn't notice. Did Sanyo want to join in?
I think him and Travis are in the middle of that team play session still. Let's see.
He says, I was thinking I'd set this one out because you have so many players.
Cool.
Oh, Richard's cheating.
What do you mean cheating?
He's giving away money. Since we're still in the pregame here and that's all going on, I'll go ahead and thank people and get it out of the way. Thank you, Dices. Thank you, Sean Paxlair ×5, Zythar, who started the hype train apparently, Aaron Dune, Lord Eric, Aaron Dune some more, Treasure Pile as always, and still one of my favorite names, Dices, Eileen Dragonfire. We need to plug your thing coming up. There's a thing, is it tonight or is it tomorrow? You messaged me about it. I'll try and get that out at some point.
Lord tonight.
Yeah, okay. Escribano BR, that's a new name. I don't think I've seen that one before. I definitely haven't said it before. Thank you. Dart and Obscuro, Lord Eric, Zythar, Lord British Rules ×2, Dr. Hinbrand, Treasure Pile, some more, Graceful Bard, one of my favorites. Lithonial, thank you for the follow. There, and I'm all caught up, I think. Oh, except for I missed the Vooch and Lord Eric again for 1,000 bits. Already at 2 extra prizings. I'll do those. The way I've been doing those is usually I try to do them all at once at the end. And then I just read out all of them, read the prize and then read 4 names or whatever, 5 names. It looks like we may get to 1,000. Or get to 3 full levels, which means 5 rounds of prizes.
If people PM us, we can zone them to the event, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you direct message Atos or Ravlox or Elgarion or
Even Lord British.
Darkstarr or LB, we can zone you to the event.
Great, now I gotta watch my chat.
Multitasking. You've got 2 hands.
Well, this is good though, because normally I'm doing the streams with just me, or maybe me and Keith, or me and Ravlox, or me and Rick. But a lot of times just me, so now I get to relax.
In here. What a strange beast to bring to a celebration.
Yeah, kick up my feet, do nothing.
The court bard here sure is kind of rude, walking across the dais regularly.
He is quite rude. And his costume leaves a little bit to be desired.
Well, it depends who you are, I suppose. Costumes are in the eye of the beholder.
That's true. And he's not even playing true, really, and he's not even playing any music.
I know.
He's
What
a
kind
lazy.
of bard is he?
So lazy.
I'll have to tell Arabella that she needs to treat her bards a little more harshly.
Fire him.
Into Yolo's School of Bardic Arts or something.
So while we're still in pre-stream, of course, my presence has been kind of sporadic, and probably will still be a little bit. I've actually relocated back up to McKinney, Texas, where my house is. So my journey for the last couple of years or so is nearing an end, as far as all the family issues that I've been going through. Sadly, the the end result is actually come to the point where my wife passed away.
Yeah, I hadn't given any details. I just mentioned that you had been away for a while for dire reasons. So
Yeah, I figured, I could tell. I don't mind. Been dealing with it for a while, so I'm able to suppress stuff. But she and I also were not on the best of terms towards the end. But probably had something to do with everything that was going on anyway. But nonetheless, just felt everybody in the community should kind of have an aspect of why I've been away a little bit here and there.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. Obviously, I knew the news directly from you a while back, but since we're in a public forum, all of our hearts are with you and family and friends and others too. I know it's a not easy thing.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And sorry, I don't mean to bring anything down here.
do we have show nameplates attached to a key? Or at least so it's bindable? If not, I'm going to add that.
It used to be N, didn't it? Yeah, N's the default.
Or if you use the Lord British presets, Control N.
N is what it's tied to on mine.
I know, it's not tied to that. I have nothing tied to it there. I'll go with
There are a few default key mappings that are in conflict that need to be sorted out. I believe that might be one of them.
A moldy potato with blue sparkles. That's a very moldy potato. It's a very large potato.
Scooby-Doo, you can set off fireworks in here, right, Lord British? We can have
Oh,
fireworks.
absolutely.
Yes.
Fireworks are always appropriate. Love it.
I gotta mute. There we go.
Reminder, there's a Valentine event in Immortal City, the Immortal City Valentine's Ball. You can share your Valentines and they'll be read aloud live on Avatar's radio.
I believe that's from 8 to 12 tonight.
Yeah.
Still trying to pick the best angle here.
That's why.
Now the ceiling's the perfect height for those fireworks.
Yeah, I've noticed that they're fitting in just perfectly.
Yes, if everyone had 40-foot ceilings, they too could set off fireworks in their homes.
Yeah, and if they were made of wood like this, it'd still be incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
Not that we would know anything about dangerous fireworks or
No.
rocketry.
Yeah, we've never done anything silly like that. Yes, is that our regular hint to remind people that they can Google man opens beer with rocket and see you and I
Absolutely.
opening a beer can with a rocket?
Yes, I think that is showing two mature adults doing incredibly safe procedures
Yeah,
for.
it was
simple-
science.
It's science.
It was science.
Science.
And we were just trying to test the tensile strength of twine.
Tensile strength. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice for the hearts. Thank you. I've got a face full of hearts.
All right, guys, and when we do get ready to start, I have 3 out of the 4 folks available on Skype, so I'll be able to. I'll bring them into the call. I think I could bring them in, right?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I think Chris or Keith said he's ready to be added to the stream also. If you guys can pull him in.
Oh, did he? Yes, he did.
Aw, Liz just gave me some champagne.
Nice.
To add them into this call, I just called them, right?
I'm added.
Ooh, that's a great question.
Thank you, List.
Hello, Sanyo.
Hello.
I guess, Chris, should I just send you their IDs so that way you can do it? Because I've never done
That'll
this
probably
before.
be the best. Just post them on the live stream and I'll add them in.
Okay.
You got about a 50-50 chance of quitting our stream and joining theirs.
Exactly, and I don't want to screw it up. So.
Be right back.
Wow, a lot of people.
That bard, he needs to be killed.
I did kill him once.
I have a feeling like a bad penny, he'll continue to show up. I'm gonna really have to talk to Arabella about that guy.
You should.
Does he need to go away?
Oh.
I'll do the deed.
All right. You can kill. You can dispatch with him. You can send him to the dungeons.
Off with his head.
Where did he go? Let's track him. And it shouldn't be too hard to... Oh, there he is. Because he's like half naked.
I'll get caught up here. We made the level 3 hype train. So I'll do 5 rounds of prizes at the end. Thank you, John Marcus, who came in just after the prize, the hype train, for 1337 bits, which means I'll be singing us out at the end there. Thank you, Phoenix, Aobneal, Bowyer, that's a new name too. Treasure Pile again, Scribner, BR, Mad Chef Azinos, Willie Beans, Tysdall, Renai, Lord Eric, the Vooch. Thank you guys again, and I think I'm caught up. All right,
There's
this is
a
gonna
lot of activity here.
This is going to be different than normal because normally I'm the guy doing all the talking, but now I've got Starr here and Richard here, so I'm just going to keep quiet mostly.
All right. Are we? Oh yeah, we are in fact past the time. Shall we begin the formal proceedings, Lord Darkstarr?
We can.
All right, just give
So
us a
they-
second to get our folks on the stream with us, please.
Very
Oh.
good.
Sure.
Yeah, did you paste them up there?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Well, we can do the thanks for joining us
Oh,
in
yeah.
the live stream bits.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, do all that
Well,
talk. I'll be
let's-
distracted.
Let's start there. That'll give us some time to get everybody in.
Yeah.
Hey, so everybody, first of all, it's great to see so many of you. And unlike when we just do the stream and can only see people's names, it's actually great to see all of you standing here with us here in Arabella's castle. And it's great to be with you. It's great to be with so much of the development team on the stream and our special guests who are joining us shortly. It is really just a testimony to you, the community, and the team, just how well this continues to go and how rich and connected all of us are as a community. All of you are with each other and with us. It's really a joy to be with you here today, especially because today we're going to get to celebrate some folks who have really done some special, very special deeds for a great many moons for the project and for the community. So it's great to be with you. And I'll pass it over to Darkstarr.
Well, thank you, Lord British, and thank you, community, for joining us for another amazing live stream for the Shroud of the Avatar. And thank you for supporting us and always being here and having just amazing community events and doing such amazing things with our community and our game. It's incredible to see, and that's what we're celebrating today with a few awards, the Order of the New Britannian Empire and the Chaos of the New Britannian Empire Award. So we'll be having the ceremony shortly as we gather the recipients on our stream. And thank you, Ravelox, for organizing the event today. Greatly appreciated. And we know it's been a while since we've given out the rewards, and we're getting it back in order, and you'll hopefully be seeing it on a slightly more regular basis. Ravelox, anything to add before we proceed? Are we still getting folks on?
Yeah, sure. To follow up a little bit more on that, I've taken over the administrative aspect of the ONBE and CNBE, so I am acting as assistant to Lord British and Darkstarr to organize and get the nominations together. So I'll also put a post up on the forums and such in the near future, talking about more of the details, the slight changes in the way that it's been done in the past. Going to make it a little bit easier for folks to get a path to for nominations. So basically, nominations will go to me, and we'll get the seconds and things like that to get them up in front of Lord British. And once they're approved, then we'll have our ceremonies. Looking to have at least one ceremony every 6 months, and the worst case would be once a year. But with COVID and things being virtual makes it a little bit more difficult because we like to do these things in person. So bear with us as we get it back up and running, but we'll definitely continue and get these things going.
Sanyo, you want to say something as a welcome to everyone?
Sure. My name's Keith Quinn, and I'm Sanyo on the forums, quest guy and level design guy and pod implementer. I show up in a lot of these chats, but few are as full of pomp and circumstance as this one, so it's pretty exciting. I was actually going to just continue testing some other stuff we were doing, but then I remembered, oh wait, this is the big deal stream, so let me show up. And I guess today I'll be acting as Sergeant at Arms, and if anyone acts out, I'm going to just kill him.
Nice.
The kingdom has become more brutal than in recent times. All right.
All right, who's next?
Hey, Atos has a munchkin who has been joining the stream there, but she ran off.
Chris reports that everybody is on the stream with us.
All right, very good. I guess
most of them are on audio only. So,
Richard, did you want to say hello, greetings to folks?
Oh, sure. Hey guys. Elgarian, aka Rick Hart, community manager for Shroud, and I do a lot of miscellaneous side work as well. It's good to see you.
And constantly wearing the wrong symbol on your hat. I have to keep talking to you about that.
I don't know what you mean. It's the
correct-
right symbol.
The correct symbol.
Yes, 2 against 1. We win.
Outrageous, I say, outrageous. Well, okay, well then let us continue. If we have everybody on, let's dive right in. So, first, again, for those of you in the game who have not realized that we are streaming The Voice on Twitch. I've typed it a couple of times in the game chat window, but I'll rely upon the rest of you to inform your friends if they're going like, what's going on? Please advise them to join us on Twitch for the audio. But we're here today to celebrate 4 of our community members who have shown for months, if not years, an incredible dedication to the kingdom as well as the community, and are well more than deserving of being called to notice. Let's dive right in and start with the first. Would Alley-oop please join us up here on the dais? And if you would stand here before me, Alley-oop, and if you would kneel, I would be very pleased if you would do so, because I have a presentation for you. In particular, Alley-oop, you have proven yourself to be a bug hunter extraordinaire. Your dedication to hunting and documenting bugs for years has gone above and beyond with organizing and tracking issues. Due to this expertise, Allie is now our senior volunteer in the Bug Brigade, while continuing to offer guidance to other players and validating issues along the way. Again, Alley-oop, congratulations. You are now a knight of the New Britannian Empire, and as soon as possible, we will present you directly, perhaps via the mail, as might be needed in these times, this as a symbol of your distinction. This is the Medal of the Order of the New Britannian Empire. So rise and thank you, good Sir Knight.
Huzzah!
Indeed.
Thank you very much. Although I see the bard is back. He couldn't resist the opportunity to photobomb at just the right moment.
Yes, the photobombing was perfect.
So the mic is yours, Allie, so if there's anything you want to say or talk about, go for it.
I'm always happy to help, and this has been something I started doing not because I was expecting reward, but because it's fun to help people. It's nice to see them catch on and get what they want to do done, and at least sometimes give them a workaround when I can't. And it is nice to be recognized, but it's not something I needed.
Well, we're glad to go beyond your expectations and needs then. And I can see my son Ronan, who is walking around the dais here as well, is obviously
perhaps
pleased
not
for you
kill him.
as well.
Sandy is playing Pied Piper instead and distracting.
Yes, of course. And the namesake for that character you had probably has just heard his name being called here in the home. So you never know if you might see both the avatar and the physical one showing up as well. But again, thank you so kindly, and we really appreciate what you've done for our community and for the kingdom here as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well deserved.
All right. Well, if you may retire from the dais, and I will now call Anpu. Anpu, please come and join us upon the dais. And
actually, Anpu's the one who could not join us today. He's actually at work.
Oh, very good.
So,
Well,
sorry about that. But...
No problem at all. We'll cycle back. In that case, Lily Bird, please, I saw you out there a little bit a moment ago. Please do come join us here upon the dais. Thank you, Lady Bird. And if Lilybird, I'm so sorry. Lilybird, would you please kneel while I mention a few words about your proclamation as well? So, for those of you who don't know, Lilybird brings together players in this game regularly at the Mad Splatter Tea Party, going strong now for over 2 years, usually scheduled for the third Sunday of each month. The tea party is held in Jade Valley at Lily's house. She also has an ever-increasing number of continuously running quests in the game, including the Treasure of Mystery Island and the Stone Dragon. She also does seasonal quests with each year in October. This October will be her 4th year of doing the seasonal quests. She has a new quest coming out shortly called The Quiet Mage, which is a continuation of the storyline from the Stone Dragon quest. This quest will take players all over Novia. And Ronan, if you will please step aside. Thank you, Ronan. Lily, please thank you again for your service. Congratulations. You two are more than worthy of becoming a knight of New Britannia. Congratulations, Rise Sir Knight. And you two will be receiving this as a memento, as a symbol of the honor with which we wish to show you. Wear it with pride, now that you are a member of the Order of the New Britannian Empire.
Thank you.
And I've heard you had an interesting story you might like to tell. Is that correct?
Well, it's a little embarrassing, but it's funny. When I wrote my very first quest called Treasure of Mystery Island, you were invited as well as everybody else, and you actually came to the quest and began doing it, but I was so overwhelmed and shocked that I didn't know what to do, and I just simply ran away when you showed up at the event. So I'm trying very hard not to run away now, and I'm very proud and honored to receive this award. Thank you.
Well, the honor is ours. And by the way, if I haven't had the chance to say this to you directly, I know the community at large, many of you have heard me say this, which is I actually think the player-created quests are one of the most interesting and valuable things within the totality of what's happening within the game world. Not only do I think that as much faith as I have in Sanyo and Stephen and others, to be putting in great creative frameworks for all of you to get a chance to go in and experience in the primary quest lines, but not only just as a sheer question of numbers, but also if you just think of the creative potential that all of you have, you all in aggregate, and you personally with your leadership, are putting more content, more quality into the experience that we have within this world, faster and deeper than frankly the modest team could ever keep up with. So thank you. We're really, truly indebted to what you do. It gives all of us, and gives me, great pleasure to get a chance to experience it. Thank you. And I believe then that I can relinquish the dais, or the central spot here. Darkstarr, if you would like, feel free. This is really Arabella's throne. I'm sure she would be very pleased to share it with you as well.
Well, thank you, Lord British. If we could have Alphane come to the dais, please. So we have the ONBE, the Order of the New Britannian Empire, but we have a lesser known reward that we give out very occasionally, which is the Chaotic of New Britannian Award, which is this little guy. And Alphane is truly a master of chaos. He has, if anyone has ever seen any of his decoration creations that push the limits of what the game can do, you can see them all over New Britannia. The structures in Arteris and the huge maze with building blocks and Adaway Trunalor over the water, they cause debates on the team of whether we should continue to allow the decoration system to support these things or not. So that's how amazing they are. So and most of the time we have just allowed them to continue because it looks so cool, even though it breaks all sorts of rules of what should or should not happen. So Alphane, Mad Decorator, congratulations. You are now a Chaotic of New Britannia. We will be shipping you one of these little pretties very soon. I'm going to be, and thank you for sharing your chaos with the rest of us and showing us what the decoration system shouldn't be able to do.
And
we appreciate it.
I've been trying to be quiet here and just let you guys talk and give you guys the spotlight, but I did want to mention one thing, Alphane. I did want to jump in on Alley Oop and Lilybird and thank them for all this stuff, just because I have lots of things to thank them for, especially Alley with all the bug finding stuff, that directly. But Alphane would be happy to know this last, like 2 weeks ago, there was a Lord of the Isle house bug that came up with decoration stuff, that decorations were disappearing and teleporting and stuff like that. And just mentioning this during Alphane's because when I was fixing that, I was trying to be careful not to fix any bugs that might break the stuff that Alphane is doing while I was fixing that. But I think I fixed the Lord of the Isle bug without breaking any Alphane stuff. So Alphane, let me know if I broke any of your hacks. Let me know and I'll try and figure out how to get them back for you.
And Stephen, do we have in-game objects that we can pass to these folks now, or do we need to do that separately?
Yeah, we have to do them separately technically because they are non-tradable, and sadly, even as GMs, we don't have the ability to override that in a direct trade. So, but we do have a way to mail them to the recipients, and they each have been advised. So I will, as soon as the ceremony's over, I'll go run find a mailbox and send them over to them.
Very good.
Alphane, would you like to say a few words in response to your chaos? Thanks for the awards.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can be heard and seen.
Well, what's an honor? Well, it's yeah. Let me help. Because I'm hearing echo with my Twitch sing, that, but
We can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah, you might have to.
just want to say that. Yeah, okay.
You'll have to mute your Twitch.
So I'll just mute the Twitch. Well, I was on the game for 5 years. This is the 5th year or 4 years? No. I think it's 4 years. So the game has a lot of potential. So other than just doing the grind, EXP, boss, and all that, and I do see that the freedom of doing decorations and building player content is pretty high in it. So what we're trying to do here is that we're trying to create something that a lot of games don't have, but we're trying to do it in this game and show everybody that we actually have so many things that is undiscoverable. Even though the things that I did is quite, you can say, it's glitchy or buggy, but it's not really. But if, like you said, if you have the power, you need to use it properly and make full use or make it useful. So I still receive lots of projects coming up, so it's like in a queue. So I'll take my time to finish one by one. But I think the main thing is the game itself has a lot of potential. So it's just that it's not shining in the public so much. So I've been trying to get other players to notice this game as well. It's not. I think overall I did it. It's not for myself or anything. It's just for the game. I like the game as much as it is, but at the same time, sometimes I find myself like flat tire. I just need to get off like a month, a few weeks. Just get off from it. It should be okay. Well, but anyway, thank you, Hello British. I was your fan for since the age of 12. So, like I said, I never talked to you personally, and I think this is the first time that we see face to face in Skype. And it is an honor, to get to sit around in the game like this and meet all the devs and even the boss of these games. It is an honor, but it's like 30 years ago, I was thinking, am I going to meet Law British? So yeah, we're gonna sort of meet Law British, but it is an honor. But thank you so much for everything, and keep up the good work too. I'll stick around in the game still. So you'll be catching me doing more things again. Like, hopefully I don't break the game. But don't worry. If Grace, I'll always try to keep within the borderline within that thing. So it's not actually like the hack. As long as I keep the rules within the game, it should be okay. Even though you did something change on it, it should not affect the decoration I made so far. But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Alfane. You're awesome.
Thank you. Well, thanks again to all of you who have come here today. Thanks especially to our awardees for their astounding contributions. It's great to be here with all of you. I suppose now we can pass back over to Atos if he has other activities for this stream. Do we have a post-awarding script of prizing, etc.?
I didn't have anything. I was going to do Q&A if people wanted to do Q&A with you guys here. If anybody wants to hang around, if you guys want to hang around, happy to pass along the Q&A to you.
But there is a prizing though, isn't there? Because people are saying the magic words in the game. So
there are 5 prizings.
Oh, see,
that need to be
you're gonna
done.
be doing like one every 5 minutes, man.
Like I said, I do them. I usually draw 5 and then read them off all at once. If you and Star want to tag team, I'll do all 5 drawings, and then one of you reads the prize name, and then the other one reads off the 5 names.
Sure.
Great.
And we can do questions. We can do Q&A too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll start throwing up
some questions. Jade us with.
Shall we take the questions in the Twitch stream or in the game?
You can
Or
take
somewhere
them.
Answer them here. Chris will read them out or something, or somebody will read them to us, and we'll do our
Great.
best.
I am trying to pull them up right now.
Someone's asking, are there any new dance emotes coming up?
Because the bard in front of us is showing off the wonderful but now a few years old fire dances.
We still haven't added a robot dance, have we?
No, that would be cool.
I agree.
It's really we
Since
still need a robot dance.
Since there is a robot oracle in our game, it does seem like a robot dance would be quite apropos.
Well, we have like the clockwork
automatons.
armor and like all the clock punk stuff. Like we absolutely it's shocking that we don't have like a robo boogie or a robot dance. Man.
Yeah, wait, Star, don't forget, we need you to stand up there.
Oh, right.
Get
Do
on
your
there,
version.
record it, because,
We need to do my really, really terrible version of it
Yeah.
versus an actual well done version.
Yeah, like Starleton.
Yeah, exactly. So totally new dance coming up. It'll be the Starbot.
Starbot, that's it. Starbot.
Nice.
So yeah,
I have a question.
It's really bad.
We'll have to get that on Damon's to-do list.
I have one I want to answer here. Crossfire Bugseye starts off by asking, can we have a Kodo sale this weekend? I actually meant to do a Kodo sale. Why didn't we do a Kodo sale, Rick?
Oh, I forgot to.
We forgot.
banner
Did you put it in the thing? Because we realized we tried to do Kodo sales on holiday weekends, and this was a double holiday weekend. It's Valentine's Day and also President's Day. So,
And the Lunar New Year.
and the Lunar New Year. So yes, I will turn that on right now while these guys answer questions I just threw up. Although you may not. Why don't you guys get some questions in there for Richard and Starr while you have them here? Or Sanyo?
Yeah.
People are asking, what is the phrase? It is love is in the air.
And get it out there quick, because I'll probably be doing all the drawings here shortly.
He's going to run the drawings. If you're not in soon, you're not in.
Let's see. Richard, do you know anything about the Blade of the Avatar Book 2? I know I've been exchanging emails with Tracy here lately, so...
Yes, indeed we have. Yeah, so, wow, that has been a nightmare in the sense of... the actual draft of the book was written, I would say, a year ago, maybe the draft was submitted. Yep. But that was also just before COVID, and but I don't think that was really the primary reason for delay. It really just became fumbled between the combination of the publisher, the agent, and us, and we each of us thought we had kind of passed what we needed back to the other folks, and we, after going around a few times, realized everybody was sort of waiting on everybody else. But we got all that straightened out. There, frankly, the amount of work to wrap up was always very small. Stephen did the heavy lifting of doing that refinement of bringing the parts together, that making sure that the right hand shook the left hand correctly, and which is extra tricky when you're doing different hands. And but that's all now done. And so we think it's now in the final process of just being laid out and prepared for print. The thing we have not been given by the publisher is a release date. And so I don't think there's anything holding them up other than just telling us that release date. So my guess is when they don't have a release date, it's never less than 6 months out. At least I've never seen it be less than 6 months out. But so that would be my guess. But as soon as we have a date, we will of course tell you the date of that release.
Yep. Yeah, I'm actually going to be following up with them because I would feel better if I saw a final proof as well to make sure that everything is as it's supposed to be. I'm a little bit OCD like that.
Well, in this case, probably very needed because they were it fell into a crack, obviously.
Yeah.
So let's make sure that does not happen again.
Let's see, I'm scanning. So someone asked, what have I been up to? So it's obviously I haven't been here. So for those of you who don't know, I work for a technology consulting company. We're called the Acceleration Agency, and we have a bunch of different clients. One is College Forward, which is a not-for-profit college prep testing company. One of our other clients is Carnival Cruise Lines, which you can imagine is an interesting space to be in with the pandemic. We were part of we are part of the team that is modernizing their fleet, and there's a location device that you use, kind of like the Magic Band at Disney, that we've been installing on all their ships, which we pivoted to do contact tracing to help with the pandemic. And that's what I've been spending most of my time doing, is making that tech work for contact tracing for helping with COVID on cruise ships. So we have it working on there's an article about it. If you look at Costa Cruise Lines in Europe, there's an article about it. I was on that. My team did that tech for that. So yeah, that's mainly what I've been doing.
And hey, I'll jump in to talk about some things that people saw on my Twitter feeds. One was I have a good friend here in New York, a guy named Michael Dubno. He actually was a entertainment software guy in his youth. He did a version not of Centipedes or Millipede, but I can't remember, like 100 Legs or something, some other cleverly named Centipede-like game on consoles back in his early career. But then he got all serious and did financial software for big banks. But he lives close by me here in New York City, and he's got a machine shop in his basement. And so we go over there and build stuff. And so I put up on Twitter an orrery that we've been building from scratch. And I mean from scratch as in cutting each and every tooth on each and every gear. And we now have the stack of 20 gears on tube posts and the concentric tubes that rise up. And we're just starting to put on the actual armatures and find out what the planets are on it. And it's run by a stepper motor, so we can actually hook it up to a little Raspberry Pi computer and run it forward or backward in time and show the planets in their correct, position. All the gears are mathematically accurate, so we can run it forward and backward in time and show the real Earth views of our solar system. So somebody also asked, does it relate to SOTA? And not exactly, but kind of, sort of. And now that we have the technology, we can actually now build it out to do any kind of planetary bodies we want. So it's now all programmed in where we just put in orbital dynamics, orbital periods really, and it'll crank out all the gears we need to make others. So anyway, that's a fun project. It's technically not really SOTA, but the inspirations are the same. I mean, you guys have all seen how I love orreries. Period. Got a bunch here in my house in New York. I love to put them in the game. But this is my first time actually building one from scratch in the real world, so I'm having fun with it. And someone also asked about going back to space. No, I don't think I'll be going back to space anytime soon. That is still, I don't frankly think it'll be another 10 or 20 years before that price, the cost, a trip to space cost will become more affordable in quotes, just because it's outrageous now, and it will still be outrageous in a decade, but less outrageous. But I am doing something else cool, though, which is in 2 weeks, I'm actually going down to the bottom of the Marianas Trench. I'm actually going in a submarine. I'll be the 14th person to ever go down to the deepest point in the Earth. So I'll now have been pole to pole and space to deep in 2 weeks, under the assumption I make it back.
You'll make it back. That's super exciting because I knew that had been actually scheduled for earlier, but it got delayed, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, in fact, some of you may have known that. I may have even mentioned on a stream before. Yeah, it was supposed to be last July, but the submarine broke, and so they actually nothing dangerous for the crew, but they had an electrical junction on the side of the submarine that broke, and they had to then move the sub back to Hawaii, where they had to manufacture some new parts, pressure test those new parts, put them all back on, and the submarine right now is headed to Guam, and in 2 weeks, on the 23rd, I'm going to fly to Guam after getting a whole bunch of COVID tests, and board a little ship, going out with Mike, the same guy who's building the orrery. We're going to set up a geocache down there in the bottom of the sea. We have a titanium plate we've already carved in the machine shop to be the main anchor of it, and we have a syntactic foam geocache float that will float above it down there at the bottom of the Marianas Trench. So, and you might go like, who in the hell is going to get a chance to go visit that geocache? But I thought that too with the one I put on the International Space Station, and it turns out astronauts think it's cool to do geocaching in space, so that one's visited regularly, and there are now 2 submarines that can reach this depth, and so I'm guessing more folks from the U.S. and or China will go visit this geocache, right after they visit the one in Austin, over there at Britannia Manor.
Yeah, of course you're putting a geocache in the Marianas Trench.
Of course, of course.
Of course. So I saw a question asking that now that, so from John Marcus, with SOTA adding VR, do we have any insights from Dragonfight VR? So for those of you who might not know, we did just a prototype test of like a little VR game. My team here at Acceleration Agency using a bunch of assets actually from Shroud, and you can download it for free on Steam. So if you search for Dragonfight VR, it's linked in our weekly newsletter. It's just a little short single fight with a dragon. It turned out really well, actually. We were pretty happy with how it turned out. And as far as insights for Shroud, well, it turns out actually a lot of the weapon assets and armor assets work without much tweaking straight out of the box. Like we didn't really have to do much to make those work at all. So the other VR is pretty performance intensive though. So I will say that you will need a pretty good computer to run VR. It's a lot. I mean, we had to simplify down the scene that we did for the Dragonfight VR scene to get it to a really good fast frame rate. And
I'm ready.
It's yeah. So that's it'll be a lot. But yeah, it was fun working on that. So it'll be fun to play Shroud and VR.
And since that's been mentioned now, just to update people on that, I am still working on it. I haven't actually worked on it a bit just because I've been waiting for the new computer to come in. Just a reminder also, if I drop this stream, it's probably because my computer rebooted suddenly. But I am adding VR kind of just as an experiment, just because some people wanted to see what it looked like. It is not really going to be supported fully, or I'm not even going to mention it in the Steam store or anything like that, because of what Starr just talked about and a number of other reasons. Not moving to a whole new UI system, although I may let you map keys on the controllers. But getting the frame rate, because really what they want you to shoot for is a constant 90 frames per second to avoid motion sickness. So
yeah,
for that reason and other reasons, really just doing it just because some people have wanted it. And it's one of those things that I thought like a dance party, because those aren't nauseating enough with all the fireworks and drinking and screen effects and all that stuff. I thought it'd be great if you could also do that in VR. I thought that'd be a fun experience. So
yeah. Yeah, I mean it works really well, and you'll know if you're just walking around a space. A lot of times, what people will get nauseous at is when they do a lot of teleporting. It's that sudden change of scene of where you are that will often get people. But if you just physically walk around a space, it's pretty good. So the use case of something like Chris said, like a dance party, or just being around a room in your house will work pretty well. So yeah, but you can get, I mean, the other thing we found is that you can get, at least for fives and the latest generation of the Oculus, you can get pretty accurate on the collision between objects too. So the response and being able to do pretty accurate things works really well.
Yeah, in fact, let me jump in there too. I see Hefest asks, hey, when do we get to meet Sir Dupre? Interestingly, I still have reason to talk to Greg, who lives down there in Austin once every few months. And so, early on in Try to the Avatar, as we were getting the game going, he and many of the other inspirations for the primary characters of our Pantheon came on and did some live streams and stuff with us. So if we invited him back, I'm sure he would love to come join us for a chat and talk about his historical characters that have shown up in a lot of the games we've done down through the years. And so we could probably get him back for a cameo.
I see some prizes, Lord British. If you
hold on, there's more coming. I'm doing 5 in a row here. Wait until they're all done, and then we'll read off.
Oh, okay.
It takes too long to read them all.
The prizes are a lie.
I wanted to hit one here just in between you guys, which was I saw a question on Master Elis. Any word on updating the crafted gems to be deconstructed to fragments? Just because he's asked this on a number of streams. That has been checked in. That'll be in the next release, not the next patch. That's touches too many things to patch it in for a patch, but it'll be in the next release.
So this is very important, and Damon wanted to make sure we answered this one, which is Radicus asked, "Can we get a Chaos smoke emote since we have a Virtue smoke emote?" And Damon said yes, and if we're really smart, we would time that with Darkstar's birthday, which is going to be in March. So, just a hint.
And Phoenix 4 asks, I see this pretty computer in your background. Can you do a stream of you playing classic Ultima on it? Interestingly, yes, that Apple II right there is the original Apple I wrote a Calibeth Ultima 1 and at least some of Ultima 2 on. The game I leave running on it is actually a Calibeth. It presumably still runs Ultima 1 and 2, but I prefer to run a Calibeth on it. But yes, that sounds like a really fun thing to do sometime. I'll just pull out a stream of playing a Calibeth on the machine upon which it was written. So that's a really good idea. Let's do that.
Love it.
If you guys want to spend 20 minutes reading off the prizes there, they are ready now, all 5 of them. The way I have been doing it, just because we've had 5 is about as many as we get, but I'll read one person read the prize name, and then the other guy reads off 5 names. So which one of you wants to read names, and which one wants to read prizes?
Which one of us gets to slaughter everybody's names and apologize for it?
Well, I think Richard, you're better at name slaughtering, right?
Oh, I can slaughter them really well, so sure.
Okay, so I think I'm now really confused at what your suggestion was, Chris.
So, Starr, you read
You
off.
say what the first prize is, and I'm going to name all 5 people that won that prize.
Oh, I see. We're going to mess this up terribly.
Nope.
I know we are, but we'll try. Let's go for it.
Because you have to scroll through all those lists.
I know.
You can do it.
I've got
We're
it.
going to mess it. Oh my God, this is going to be a train wreck. Okay. And we're not even drinking. Although I'm on lots of Sudafed, so it's perfect. All right, so the first prize. See, I've already messed it up. The first prize is a blank Valentine's Day 2016 card 5-pack. So we went back in time for 5 years. Is that right?
It looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, time travel. So it's a time traveling Valentine's pack.
5 of them. All right, so
All
here
right.
we go. The 5 winners of the pack that Darkstarr just told you about is Tensdal, Alien Dragonfire, Lillian Crosley, Taro Lane, and Denny Crane. You 5 are the proud owners of a time-traveling 2016 blank Valentine's Day card pack.
Congratulations! All right, the second prize. Oh my gosh, we're going back in time again. We've advanced 1 year. This is a Valentine's Day gift boxes 3-pack from 2017.
Very nice, very nice. Well, the 5 winners of that 3-pack are Blaise Garsunk, Acandriel. No, sorry, not Acandriel. I blew it.
I knew this would
Acandriel,
happen.
you're going to be on the next one, so hang on. So this is the 3-pack. Blaise Garsunk. Oh, this is so hard. Diego Mas, Proteus, Wolftim, and Serendu.
Wolfton.
Very good. I got through that.
Yes.
Apologies for one misfire there.
No, it's
But
great. No, this is it. We did what we predicted. We're living up to
we're fulfilling the prophecy.
the prophecy is fulfilled. All right. All right. Next, the next prize is the brass Clockwork Cat.
Very good. And the 5 winners of the brass Clockwork Cat are Acandriel.
We've gone AFK in game.
Who did?
Go click your.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Hang on. There we go. Oh, yes. Okay. So now we're back again.
Yes.
To the brass Clockwork Cat.
Yes.
Or Acandriel. Also for
this
Hawkman.
time for real. This time for real. It really is a Acandriel this time.
It is.
Yeah.
And Hawkwind. And Telephants. And Sean Silverfoot. And Asmodee Mool. And that sounds great. Whew, I made it through those 5.
Nice. Well done. All right. Second to last prize is the ornate pipe organ.
Not like a regular pipe organ isn't already grand enough.
No, this is an ornate one.
An ornate one. And so the 5 winners of the ornate pipe organ are Serendu and Abzilla. Abzilla must have really good abs. And
Wait.
Ebipirafu. There we go. Woof, got it.
That's good. Yeah.
And Ablinken. Oh, I get it. Ablinken. I get it. And Daedalus. Daedalus, you 5 are proud owners of an ornate pipe organ.
All right. And final prize. This is it. Large stone ruins.
Large stone ruins. That way you can build your own deep history. Large stone ruins. The first one goes to Cece. The second one goes to Frere Grimmer. The third one goes to Telandrodil Wayfarer. The fourth one goes to Radicus. And the final one, the final large stone ruin, goes to our final winner of the evening. It's none other than Poop Deck Pete. Poop Deck Pete.
So
I have fun saying your name.
Yeah, that's obviously one of those names where they just want us to say it on air, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great fun. Great fun.
Like someone just created that name just so.
Just for this moment in time.
Right. So the devs would say it on air.
That's right. Poop Deck Pete, you are a winner.
Congratulations. You did it. You had us say Poop Deck Pete on air more than once now.
Indeed. Hey, I see there's some more questions coming in. Are there any rumors of Sparks coming to have a cameo in Soda 1 or 2? That is hilarious because I don't know about the rumor of showing him in Soda, but that actually did come up on Twitter, and so maybe that was one of the things that launched the rumor. So what about it, Richard, Keith, Steven? Any of you guys want to talk about a cameo of an old character from the deep dark past, Sparks, showing up, having a cameo in a future game?
I would say it's news to me as a rumor, but I'm not against it if we find a place for it.
That's funny.
So when I saw that question, I thought it was literally asking about cameo, like the
app.
Yeah. So has anyone ever have Lord British? Has anyone asked you to do a cameo? Yeah.
Not well. Can you request somebody on Cameo?
Isn't that
not already on Cameo? Or does somebody have to register it?
Oh, do you have to? Oh, I guess you have to.
I guess you have to put yourself on it. So I have not put myself on it, and or if you can actually invoke a request of somebody, no one has ever requested it. But if somebody tells me they'll request it, then I'll put myself up there just for pleasure, for fun.
I think you just made that happen, Richard. I had no idea what Cameo was. I guess I should Google that now.
Yeah.
All right, that'd be funny because I can do it as Lord British, of course, too. So,
right. Well, that's what I'm saying. We should get Lord British registered on Cameo.
Absolutely. I think that sounds fun. I'll work on it. Indeed.
And I think that could be a recurring feature in our newsletter is Lord British's appearances on Cameo.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, you could actually put the streams up on it. I endorse this idea. This could be fun.
Sold.
But of course, you realize, Star, the thing that comes immediately before or after that. Darkstarr has to make an appearance on Cameo.
No, you're 10 times the celebrity that I am.
Okay, so if I get 10, that means then you'll join.
Sure.
All right. See, now we have a goal. We have a goal.
So I just Googled this. So this is an app where like you pay and they'll make a video short for you?
Absolutely.
Yes. It's a shout out app. So you say like, hey, my kid just got a straight A's on their programming class. Why doesn't Lord British congratulate them? And so you go, all right. So give your kid's name and I'll record a little shout out that says congratulations on acing your programming class. Kind of thing. You know what I mean?
So I'm looking on here. It looks like I can get Wu-Tang Clan to do a shout out for $350. This is amazing. I've never heard of this before.
Wait, you've never heard of Cameo? Yeah, like people are posting on Facebook like that they're doing it for it really exploded during the pandemic, right? Because like everyone's isolated, so all these celebrities signed up because they're all sitting at home, right? They can't go live music, they can't. And so all these bands and celebrities sign themselves up for it, and they've just been doing them like literally nonstop.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of names on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard, get on there. Oh, there's animals. You can have animals do shout-outs for you. This is great.
It could totally be a side hustle, man.
Oh, there's actually an Italian Greyhound on there. I'm going to get Mojito on there now.
I want to interrupt for just 1 second. I want to thank player Chateau Aventari because after I've been killing the bard in the throne room, he has walked up and swept at the corpse to help clean up the mess. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
That's so conscientious. Very much appreciated. Let's see. Should we answer some real questions? Maybe? I don't know.
Oh, here is Prince Ronan looking for Prince Ronan, who was here a moment ago, but has somehow disappeared from our dais.
I just want to say, it's taken all my self-control to not kill him, just like we've been killing the bard, so.
What?
I've been drawing him away, and then his randomness.
No, it didn't. Here, your character runs up here. He'll be up here in a minute if you stay here and watch.
What's that fire?
That's other people putting up fire.
Fine. It's burning the place.
Yeah, that's rude of them to burn our place, isn't it?
Wait, did you make it?
Look at all these people right here. Like we're over here. That person set fire to this is your mom's castle. Should we punish any of these people or tell them to stop?
Can you shoot water?
Oh, somebody might be able to shoot water on that fire. Who can shoot some water on that fire? That's a really good idea.
Get a bucket.
By the way, per our conversation about Cameo, Lord Arak has already got a request in for a Lord British happy birthday singing on Cameo.
Excellent. All right.
So, I mean, I think you've already got a queue of requests come.
Can you take out your demon pet?
Yes, I'll take out here. How about this one? This one's ready.
Is it demon?
How are the fish people? Wait, where are my fish people? Wait, so by the way...
There's a horse person in front of you.
What? Has my horse versus fish people war happened yet? Like, has my prophecy been fulfilled?
Nobody tried to set up the fire, right?
Yeah, they made ice.
So I'm still waiting for the horse versus fish people war to happen. So
I think it's just a cold war right now. The tensions are high. There's a fish person in front of you, next to the horse person.
Oh yeah, look at that. See? Now how are they coexisting? I mean, there should be...
Well, maybe they put aside their problems for this regal and honorific ceremony.
Well, they should at least be having strong words.
They're whispering.
The wolf people are mentoring or keeping peace? Okay. All right. Well,
we only have 3 minutes left. Shall we begin our outros?
Yeah, we got fishing contest announcements. Also, just I'll go through the community events so people know what's going on this weekend. Ready for that?
yes, do it.
All right, let's see here. And I think I posted it all into our chat here. Yep. All right, so guys, this has been a great round of fishing. We had 79 participants this time, so it's a little bit of an uptick. And I think I scrolled back too far. 1 second. There we go. So the week 40 fishing contest locations were Night's Watch, Crabnavere, and Meadows Edge. Those are the play-around towns. And Disborg Ruins, the PvP location, and Spectral Mines. The winners are, let's see here, so winning a play-around town rollout deed, a large gold fishing trophy, and a title, the Master Angler title, is Twilight Tempest. Congratulations. He fished out a 2.656 ambiguous unit sturgeon out of Night's Watch. Then winning 2 chained obsidian shark 3-packs, large silver fishing trophy, and a title as well. And braving the PvP zone of Disborg Ruins, Delane Lachlan, congratulations. Your bluefin tuna measuring at 2.57 ambiguous units was the winner. And out of Spectral Mines, the lava fishing location, this person's going to win a fishing rod of prosperity and a large bronze fishing trophy, and of course the Master Angler title. Gomerol Sternenfjör has fished out a colosanth, measuring at 2.362 ambiguous units. Congratulations to all 3 of you. The upcoming Week 41 fishing contest locations are in Dragomir Mori, Arlia, and Caer Dracwich. The PvP location is a little player-run village called the Brave Coast, and the lava fishing location is in Sunless Barrens. And for the upcoming events, I got posted today the details for the monthly screenshot contest. Lots of really, really big prizes. We're talking 2 player-on town rollout deeds, 2 village lot deeds, player-on town village lot deeds, 2 player-on town rollout deeds for first, second, and third place winners for videos and screenshots. So each have a chance, depending on what your expertise is, to see what you can win. Of course, we'll try our best to use those videos and the media that comes in our media broadcasts, and of course, let everybody know who put in all the hard work. And let's see here. Also, we've got a Valentine's Day ball, and that's going to be in Immortal City tonight, 8 to 12 p.m. Central. It's going to do a simulcast, like a broadcast on Twitch through Avatar's Virtue Radio. So if you got any questions about that, hit up a Len Dragonfire. We've got the Mad Splatter Tea Party. Not going to be this weekend. It's going to be on Sunday the 21st at 3 p.m. Central. Be there or be square, so you can get your role-playing hats on. We have the Folksworth Bobservatory grand opening. It's a conservatory that somebody's decorated up and is having a big event for their opening. So if you want to check that out, head on over to Lake Kusabo. The Island of Wonders monthly fishing contest is still underway and still pressing along. Be sure to participate if you want to win some extra prizes for fishing this month. And we've got the Nightmare Falls Spotlight that actually was published on the Avatar Express website. If you want to give Freddie a big thank you for writing up the article and getting it published, or heading on over there and read it, please do. It's a great town. Let's see, what else do we got? We've got the Great Gourmandizing Gustation. This is a food eating contest. And evidently, Sorgan Tuxicol is keeping track through the API of who's eating the most dragon stew. And the winner is, of course, winning great prizes.
Wait.
What's that?
How long has the eating contest been going on?
I think about 2 to 3 weeks now. It's a relatively new event. Pretty cool, though.
I'm super excited about the food eating contest. Are people like really getting into it and like vomiting and things like that? Like,
I don't know if they're going so far as the vomiting, like if there's like actual events where people show up to eat it, but I think what it more is just looking at the leaderboard for consumables and just peeling off the winners from that.
Sure.
Yeah, but yeah,
So it's not. We're not doing the gather together and do like pie eating,
like a vomitorium,
and then like if you eat too much.
Yeah, maybe that's what it'll develop into.
Elgarian, I just want to throw in something that Minerva has said that she had, I guess, forgotten to advise. The annual Ordinus Mortis Valentine's dinner will start at 2 p.m. on Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. I must have missed it. I wonder if.
Yeah, no, not you, not on you. That's yeah. She just texted me and said that she had forgot to tell you.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. And let's see. We've also got the sodalore.com update, and that was recently. Sodalore.com got updated to help people keep track of their skill advancement and stuff like that. Gravity runs that website, and he just added basically a whole other module to it. So be sure to check it out. But of course, it's most popular for its fantastic agriculture calculator, where you can kind of plan out your crops and you'll know exactly when to go back and water them. The RHEC Traveling Pop-Up Fishing Contest. So keep an eye throughout the weekends in Universal Chat, because you'll see some contests pop up. Spur of the moment to go fish in a particular place. Also, Torque Adventures with Beast Striker. Torque is one of our German streamers, and he posted a video on the forums of his latest adventures with Beast Striker. Be sure to check it out. Very entertaining. And one of our sad that he couldn't attend today, but Ampu would have been presented his ONBE today. But we got here a link because he recently made a new guide, and so I just reminded people that he has basically a thread on the forums that's a table of contents for all of his guides. So it's a good thing to keep bookmarked, and you'll very likely find what you're looking for if you peruse through Ampu's guides. And of course, Baron's Reach auction every Sunday. Don't miss out on it. And I think that is all I got for you guys. And but also don't forget about Minerva's Valentine's Day celebration there. And what's the town again? I'm sorry, Stephen.
No problem. Ordinus Mortis.
Ordinus Mortis. There you go.
Just an incredible list of, community events. Just amazing.
It's a lot of them this time. Yeah.
Well then, I think that the witching hour is beyond us. It is past us. And so I would like to say thanks to everybody for joining us, especially our 3 awardees, and our 4th we'll circle back with when we get the chance. And been a real pleasure to see all of you. And hope to meet you. We'll all get back together again soon, and I'll keep on the queue a chance to do some old school gaming on one of the upcoming streams. I think that'd be fun to do. But otherwise, adieu, and see you again soon. Back to you, Starr.
Thank you, everyone. And again, thank you all of the recipients for your contributions to this amazing community. Thank you, community, for supporting us all these years. Thank you, Ravelox, for organizing the event and getting us back on track to doing regular awards of the ONBE and the CNBE. Recipients will be getting you your both virtual and physical versions of the medals in the upcoming weeks. And again, everyone who has supported us all these years, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone, please stay safe, be responsible, and we will see you soon. And look for Lord British on Cameo.
And Richard, just so you have a bar, that was Wu-Tang Clan. You can get them to do it for $3.50. The Italian Greyhound was $50.
So you're somewhere.
That seems like somewhere in between there. Maybe you could go 25, but I don't know.
$5.
Did everybody already say the goodbyes? Are we done here? Did you get everything in, Elgarian?
Bye, everyone.
Oh.
Yep, I think that's it.
Except you're singing, Chris. Everything's done, but you.
I tried to get Richard.
Sings.
I tried to get Richard to sing behind the scenes. Just to, I'll be the warm-up band here because I see we have Graceful Bard is on there. Actually, we'll pick. I'll be the warm-up bard for the Graceful Bard. We'll give her a raid right after this. But to warm us up, for those who don't know, John Marcus every time gives 1337 bits to torture me and make me sing. Actually, it's not torture. I love singing, even though I'm horrible at it. Let's see if I can get it right. But anyways, we'll sing our way out here. I've started being nice about it. Let me get the raid lined up. We're going to go over...
By the way, thank you Scooby-Doo and Eve, who are having a very strongly worded disagreement between the fish and horse people for me. I appreciate it.
All right.
I have to step away. My dog is aching to go out. But thanks again to everyone, and good to see so many people showing up at the event.
All right, I will sing us out here. We already did all the prizes. Those will probably get out. They've been going out pretty quick. I don't want to commit anybody to a time frame. They've been going out like within hours, like sometimes before the stream's over. So if you're one of the lucky prize winners, congratulations. Reminder that, let's see, I'm trying to think. Next Thursday is lockdown, so that means a little less than 2 weeks away is the next release. Already getting in some cool stuff. I think some people saw... if you read my Twitter, so there's some new things going in, including a bunch of stuff, but one of them I was excited about was how have we not had custom screenshots so you can have like different screenshots or different loading screens for different maps. We've always had it just be random. It's funny because on the team we talked about it, and everybody on the team swore that there was a way to do it because you got it when you went into, what were you guys saying it was on?
Artifice and Ruins of Ravensmoor.
Yeah, they up and down, everybody was like, no, you can do it. They do it in Ruins of Ravensmoor and Artifice. Doesn't happen. I think there's those do have screenshots in there. I think everybody had it. But anyways, we'll be able to have custom screenshots going forward. And I forget who it was, but thank you for whoever suggested it. The idea to have custom screenshots, have a custom screenshot contest. Elgarion, this may be the first time I've told you about it. I think I put it on chat, but you may not have noticed. But I thought that was a great idea to have a screenshot contest for the NPC town so that they can get those in there.
Yeah. I'll try to finagle that into the rules for the contest then. There's possibilities for, if they have a screenshot of a particular scene, could also be dual purpose for that. That's awesome.
Yep, and great way to do a contest. So I think we're about ready here. Just because we haven't done it in a while, and I feel guilty for not doing it, we're going to go to Graceful Bard. I saw Den Haru's out there and Revenant. Both also great streams. But we are going to Graceful Bard today, so I will be her warm-up band for her. Let's get the raid going there. And I will sing you guys out here. I'll do one I haven't done in a while here. Uptown got its hustlers. The Bowery's got its bums. 42nd Street got Big Jim Walker. He's a pool-shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he's big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country hoss. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim boss just because. And you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. All right, that's enough. We need to get you to real singing. So I will send you guys on over to the Graceful Bard. Guys, thank you so much for joining the stream today. Richard, Star, thank you for joining. Ravelox, thank you for all the stuff you do. Here's someone who wanted to be on camera. It was sad they could not be on camera because their hair was not good and they... Well, hi, don't cry on camera. But guys, thank you so much for all the support, and we will see you next week. And I'm going to go take care of this little one who's a little grumpy right now because she couldn't be on the stream. See you next time.
Bye.